Here's what we're doing today. Today we were at the Arnold Palmer Invitational, the practice day. The tournament actually starts Thursday. This is Tuesday. The guys come through. They're a little bit more loose. They're not as tight on because it's tournament day. They're playing for their jobs basically. Practice is great because you can get up close and personal. They'll stop and sign autographs, talk to you, take photos and stuff like that. And there's a whole lot fewer people out here. They generally get about 20,000 people per day on the tournament days, but on practice day is usually about 2,000 spread out over the whole course. I've been coming out here to practice day, not every year, but I've been coming out here for at least 10, 12 years. Most years I tend to make it out here. But it's a great time. The weather's so far cooperating. The sun's just starting to come out a little bit, but it's in the 70s right now. It's going to be nice. It's going to be up in the mid 80s before we're done. But I'm just going to be here checking out the golfers that come through and having a good time with Mom. Justin Thomas is one of my favorite golfers, has been for years. This is probably the second time I believe I've seen him here at the Arnold Palmer. As I was mentioning before, practice day is pretty laid back. The guys tend to come over, sign autographs, pose for selfies, chit chat with the fans. It's pretty loose. Coaster things. Colin. I've always loved the aesthetics and the landscaping that you see on especially professional level golf courses. Just absolutely beautiful, relaxing atmosphere for me. Even on a golf course. This is Florida after all. The putting green is a great place to spot some of your favorite names rather than trying to chase around the course and locate them. Your kid, I'm good. As I predicted, it is warming up. Started out, we got here this morning around 9:30, and it was still about 72, 73 degrees with cloudy skies. Now it is not cloudy skies, and it's already gone up to probably pushing 80 at this point. It's just going to go up from here. It's about 11:30, 11:40 right now, but having a great time, seeing lots of great golfers, and made some couple of purchases in the gift shop. Now ready to get some lunch. This course is absolutely beautiful. Been coming out here since, I guess, around 2010, 2011. I haven't made it every single year, but I've made it most years. This place is always just absolutely incredible. What is up here?
Apparently he worked here. He said he was taking a year off. But I thought he looked familiar, so that's why I was thinking
Okay, so there's a couple of schools of thought when attending a professional golf event, whether it be on the actual tournament days or on practice day like we are today. You could either set up shop in one spot, just find a hole, put your chairs down, sit there, and then watch all the golfers come through. Or you can choose to find your favorite, follow them around the course. That's a lot of walking involved, of course, but it's another good way to take in the tournament. We normally tend to put our chairs down, let the golfers come through, but we'll switch at least 3 or 4 times throughout the course of the day, which is exactly what we did today.
I would have put my money on you. Thanks for signing.
Got it. Thanks.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay, let's go.
Let me see.
The 18th hole. I've never been here before. Not up in the stands, anyway. Nice shot. Right on the green. I was fascinated with this guy who kept hovering around over the lake that's on the 18th hole. He kept trying to find his lunch, trying to grab a fish. This is the main broadcast studio that they set up for the week of the tournament. So all TV broadcasts and studio shows between rounds will be broadcast live from here. Mom and I weren't able to see everybody that we wanted to see. There were a few of our favorites that slipped through the cracks, like Ricky Fowler in particular. But we did get to see quite a few names that we really have watched for many years on television. Justin Rose, we finally got to see him. As the heat continued to rise, Mom and I finally found a spot in the shade over here by the 10th tee. And we just sat here for probably at least a good hour or so and just saw a lot of our favorites come through. So if you put me on the spot and I had to choose a favorite current golfer, it would be Jordan Spieth. So this was the second time I've seen him, only the second time he's even played in this tournament. So it's always really cool to see your favorites like that.
Jordan.
All right, so this happened. I've got it on video and I'm putting it in the video. I've probably already shown it. But anyway, so as Jordan Spieth, one of our all-time favorite golfers, started his practice round, after he hit his first tee shot, he started walking down the fairway. So Mom here yells out, "Hey, Jordan," real loud. And he actually turned and smiled and said hello. So made her day. Made mine too. That was cool. That was really nice of him. That was really cool. Having a lot of fun out here, right? Yeah, having a great time so far today. We're having to get in the shade because it's been pretty hot the last couple hours. Once the sun got out, it got really hot. So, but it's been nice in the shade, that's for sure. Definitely a day to stay hydrated. the 10th tee turned out to be a great spot also because all the golfers who are finishing their round on 18 are actually coming right through the path that goes right past this tee, so we got to see a lot of the golfers that way as well.
Yeah.
Good luck, Tommy.
Thank you.
All right, this is the main driving range where the guys come here to work on their game between rounds. It's another great spot to kind of see the guys without having to chase them around all over the course and try and find them. But here it's a lot more distant than it is on the putting green, as you can see from the distance the golfers are from us here. John Rahm and Jason Day. Now, I have to admit that I've never been a big John Rahm fan. He's the current world #1, and something about him, just his attitude on the course when he's got his game face on and all that, I've just never cared for his personality. However, I have to change my mind at this point because I got to see him interact with the fans, interact with the kids. He signed every single autograph, posed for every single photograph. He was joking with people. He was making the kids laugh. And he spent as much time as it took to get every single person who wanted something from him. And he did it all with a smile. So I gotta give him props for that. I'm changing my mind on John Rahm. We're making our way to the exit. Had a really good day. We've been here, what, about 6 hours? 6, 7 hours. And we're headed to the car. And I'm gonna head and get some dinner and then go home and rest. But it's been a good, fun day, and had a great time. As always, thanks for watching. Looking forward to the next adventure.